What is going on, guys? Mr. Football here. We're back with some Madden subscriber franchise. As you can see, we are 0-2 right now. We're going to play the 49ers this week for the third week of the NFL season. Last week, obviously, we lost to the Rams 21-7. With our team right now, we have two injuries that have kind of piled up at key spots with quarterback and Momo Cal, or Jam Cameron, our quarterback, Momo Cal, our starting running back. They both went out weeks 1 and 2 respectively. But we have Johnny Manziel at the helm right now to lead us to hopefully to a victory in this game, as you'll see. Playing the 49ers at home. So kind of the big key for this game is just to have a good ground attack, and you'll kind of see as we go through that really doesn't fall through as we previously hoped. But we get going here. Actually, Mr. Football there goes in and makes a sellout tackle right there, and then there's too much sauce lining up out there at corner. And unfortunately, what happens right here is super unfortunate. And I titled this episode, the injuries piling up, and I'm not really sure what happens to me right here, but as you can see down the bottom screen, Mr. Football has been injured with a dislocated knee. Unfortunately, it blows my mind that we've had 3 injuries thus far, and like I said, this is crazy. But you stick another guy in there, Bennett. He's probably a lot better than me anyway, so we really don't lose anything from losing Mr. Football off the defensive line. However, looky here, too much sauce comes down with the interception at his safety spot and picks off Colin Kaepernick for his first career interception. Good job. Here we go. Manziel leading us out for the first time after the interception, and still having our woes running the ball. Gamma Rain really can't get any yards going. We find Jimmy Graham with Manziel's first completed pass over the middle. Get down here at the goal line. Gamma Rain once again making a good push. We have solid streaks where the offensive line does something good and our back hits the hole. But then on third and goal, we get dropped for even farther, so we have to kick the field goal. And the field goal has really been our friend, kicking consistently like this. So feel good about just having to do that as well. Here we go again. Carlos Hyde making us, work right here. He breaks off a couple good little runs here, and we were kind of starting to worry right here that he was going to burn us. The 49ers were able to complete a lot of short stuff that ended up kind of hurting us and getting them all the way down here. They ended up kicking the field goal here to tie the game early in the second quarter. We're going here. Gamma Rain has a good little bounce to the outside, and I thought that play was going to be there all day, but that was really our only luck with that one. Cutting back to another interception here by Too Much Sauce. Gets another interception, has a nice little return afterwards. So 2 interceptions and a tackle for him already in the first half. That's a pretty good game for him. Late in the second quarter, 1st and 10, 35 seconds to go. We get it out here to Fufu Killer, who's shown to make really good catches whenever we need it. We call a timeout. We've got 2 remaining to go down here and try to go put the ball in the end zone. So we're trying to throw it a little bit here with Manziel. The running game's really not been there at all. We hit Fufu Killer once again, and you'll actually see Fufu Killer have his best game. We get down here with 3 seconds to go on 3rd and goal, and we convert the field goal to put us up by 3. So, I feel like we have to utilize the field goal aspect of the game and just kind of chip away at the lead, or chip away at a bigger lead, and that's just what we have to do right now, because offensively we still haven't scored offensively. So that is a concern, but I really feel like we can run the ball a lot better than we have. We just haven't found that yet, and so we're waiting to see kind of what happens. And unfortunately, another injury happens. Another subscriber, Zuma Star, goes down with a shoulder injury. Manziel gets a good pass out here to Fufu Killer. Or that wasn't Fufu Killer. I think that was Jimmy Graham. But we find Jimmy Graham twice here. We try to utilize Jimmy Graham a lot more. He's a good tight end. And as you can see, Manziel's having a pretty good game. As we said, we thought he was going to be our, just the hand the ball off guy. But as it proves, he didn't do too bad with the receivers that are around him. I think it really makes him a better quarterback with having some targets around him to throw to. That's how he was so good at A&M. I know this is a video game, but still, when you have good receivers to throw to, you can kind of just make good things happen. Anyway, going to the fourth quarter now. The fourth quarter is where it gets a little bit exciting right here. Find Fufu Killer over the middle on the slant route, convert the first down. As we get going here, we kind of just start to open it up because we're doing really well. We get down the goal line here, and, we still just weren't able to punch it in, so we rely on our kicker, Kevin, to kick us another one through to put us up 9-3, all field goal game right here. Defense has played really well up to this point, had a lot of defensive stops. You guys seen the interceptions, but as I talk about this and you watch the next play, we do have some boneheaded things that happen right here. We over pursue right there, and this kind of scared me at first, but we actually go down and make this tackle, this touchdown saving tackle, which would have put them in the lead. And so, as you can see, our defense has just played extremely well. There we go. Jeremy Lane he gets another interception in the end zone. He's our other safety back there and just gets a great pick to stall their drive. And that was right after their big, long return. So we're back on offense with Manziel. 3rd and 8. Convert the first down. Fufu Killer will end up having a good defensive game. Good offensive game. And finally, we go to the very last play of the game right here. 49ers, all or nothing. We've got, prevent called right here. They throw it up. We bat it down. And that ends the game with 1 second left. And I'll go ahead and show here the victory formation. And as I find it here. But anyway, that we get this first win. And that was definitely an exciting thing. It puts us at 1-2 right now. And, Manziel gets us a win for our franchise. I would have loved for it to be our other starting quarterback we had in there, Jam Cameron, but unfortunately it's how things were dealt. You can go back and look through your team stats, pause it if you need to, but Manziel had a really good game for us. Best game passing we had. Gamma Rain, he got nearly 30 carries. But we needed his running when we needed it, so it really did set up a lot of things. So I'm not feeling too bad, after everything we've done. But defensively, probably our best game, with all the interceptions and just having an overall good game. And we're increasing, since we are a coach in this, so we're increasing Coach Amber's offensive line free agent influence. We're trying to get some offensive linemen in here, so that's one of the things we were able to do right there. As I see, I had to go through and do it again. And then we go through and make some key changes. Well, not really key changes, but we go through and upgrade a lot of our guys that need to be upgraded. We try to do that as often as we can. Probably won't show this to you guys every time, but we're just trying to get a little better each time we do this. And like I said, these guys that had a really good game, really good games, we're able to get some new things out. So yeah, we've got, like I said, our injuries did pile up in this game. We have 4 subscribers down, well, including myself. Mr. Football's down with the dislocated knee. Jam Cameron with the shoulder tear. Momo Cal's still out, and then Zuma Star will only be out for 4 weeks. So we will get Jam Cameron and Zuma Star back at the same time. Unfortunately, Mr. Football's out for 7 weeks, which is so unfortunate with my knee. Never had problems with my knee, but that's just crazy to me. But there it is. That's that's what we've got. We'll come back next week and play the Jets during week 4. Thank you guys so much for watching this. We will see you next time. Thank you so much.